Hello, football fans. Well, we have arrived. We have finally arrived. The home stretch of this year's NFL season, the final one third of the season, the final 6 weeks are underway. At least they will officially get underway tomorrow. And of course, as we know, the last 6 weeks, they're that they're that last bit that determines who's going in, who's going out, and getting a good draft pick. But of course, this is the fifth year of the format that permits 7 teams in each conference, 4 division winners, and 3 wild cards into getting into the playoffs, totaling 14 teams overall. And which means 18 teams won't make the big dance. Already one team is out. The New York Giants season ended on Sunday. But still, there's a lot to decide within the next 6 weeks of the season. So here's how things look as the home stretch begins. In the AFC, look who's leading the conference. The Patriots. My goodness. The Patriots reached 10 became the first to reach 10 wins, standing at 10-2 and leading the AFC East by quite a bit. Holding the second seed right now, the Denver Broncos, who are ahead in the AFC West by 2 games. Number 3, the Colts, at 8-3, are about to lose the division. And right now, number 4 is the Baltimore Ravens, who've won 5 straight and moved into first place via tiebreaker over the Steelers, who are currently behind the playoff line. As for the wild card positions, it's 3 teams. It's 7-4 each, but the Chargers' 6-2 conference record puts them at number 5. Jacksonville's 4-2 conference record puts them ahead of Buffalo in the standings. So Jacksonville's number 6 and Buffalo's number 7. And of course, you have 3 6-5 teams below the playoff line, and one of them, the Kansas City Chiefs, the 3-time defending AFC champions, are behind the playoff line entering this final home stretch. How long will they be behind the line? Time will tell. And of course, right now, if the season ended right now, the playoff matchups would be Broncos Bills, Colts Jags. That's gonna be interesting. A third meeting between those two. They haven't even played each other yet, so they still got to face each other twice. And you'd have Ravens and Chargers. Yeah, the Harbaugh brothers going at it again. Imagine that. In the NFC, you have the Rams at 9-2, leading the conference. Below that, you have the Eagles and Bears tied at 8-3, but the Eagles are number 2 via a better conference record, putting the Bears at number 3. At number 4, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 6-5, barely hanging on to first place at NFC South. As far as the wild cards, it's not as tight as the AFC, but it's still pretty close. The Seahawks hold the number 5 position at 8-3, 1 game behind the Rams in the NFC West. At number 6, it's the Packers. At 7-3-1, just a half game behind the Bears. That'll change after this week. Of course, we're gonna pass them. We're gonna pass the Bears. And at the number 7 position, the 49ers at 8-4. Of course, the Lions are right behind that playoff line at 7-4, and you have the Carolina Panthers at 6-6, who are not only alive for a wild card, they're right behind the Buccaneers at 6-6. Oh, and they've yet to play each other too. They don't play each other. Bucks and Panthers will play each other until week 16. That's gonna be interesting. Um, and the Cowboys with that big win over Philly, they're at 500 as well, at 5-5-1. But of course the standings treat Carolina and Dallas as being tied, and of course Carolina has head to head. That's why they're ahead of Dallas. Of course you have Atlanta and Minnesota. Well, they're pretty much done, not officially, but they are. So that is the playoff picture in the AFC and the NFC. Now, regarding clinchings, nobody can clinch this week, which is normal. Usually in week 13, which is the first week of the end of the home stretch, there are no clinching scenarios. And if there's a clinching scenario this week, it's usually because one team is way ahead, usually the top team. But I would think the Patriots would be the closest to clinching, but even they would have to wait probably about another week. They'd have to win, and some other things have to happen for them to earn that right to clinch next week. But nobody can clinch this week. However, 6 teams can be eliminated this week. The Cardinals, Commanders, Saints, Titans, Jets, Raiders, they can all be done. Um, they can all be done after this week. The Titans are the only one that's losing out. They're the only one who could be eliminated before they even take the field, and they could be as eliminated as early as tomorrow. Because one of their elimination scenarios has Titans being eliminated with the Ravens and Chiefs win, and they both play games tomorrow. So yeah, 16 can be eliminated. I expect about 3 of them to actually be completely done after this week. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So that is the NFL playoff picture as the home stretch begins. It's gonna be wild. So if you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And the link above, that's my story on Vocal. Check it out where you can. And the next time I talk football, I will recap the Thanksgiving and the Black Friday games. So that's a 4-game recap that'll come up as soon as Friday after Bears Eagles ends, hopefully with the Eagles winning. So stay tuned.